Let's go to step 2, J-function cores, and we'll look at the group and select. Click on the first red button. We'll move that down. Okay, this is your group and select dialog. If you click on this button here, this will select all of your data and put it onto the plot. If you hit the red button below it, that will deselect all. And then the button below that, you can have single and multiple selection. So right now we've got single selection. If you click it again, you can actually have different curves at one time on the plot. Under single selection, a good thing to do is go to your top curve and scroll down using your keyboard arrow and have a look at all of your data. Okay, what we're going to do to start is we're going to actually go up to the first curve and we're going to go to the first button that's orange called by grouping. By grouping brings you over here to where you can now see there are two curves in group 1. We'll click on that anywhere in that area and you'll see the two curves. By moving the grouping tolerance, more curves will come into group 1. The grouping tolerance is a visual tool to help you see curves that look similar. Okay, the next red button is primary indicator. When you click on that, it brings you to this part of the dialog. You could also get there by clicking on this icon here, which is select by indicator. Okay, what we're going to do is choose the first indicator is block. What that shows you now is in group 1, we can tell which block these curves belong to. If we go to the next yellow button, secondary indicator, that will bring up this area where we can now choose zone. So now in group 1, we can tell which blocks those curves come from and which zones. Now to take it a bit further, we can go isolate the indicator. Now what we do is we go to group 1 and we've got 3 curves all in the same block and all in the same zone. We can increase the tolerance, and now in group 1 we've got 6 curves all with the same block and all with the same zone. Another way we can take this is we can also isolate the type. By hitting this button here, what we do is the type, whether it's mercury or porous plate or centrifuge, is going to be grouped together. So in group 1, we now have these curves with the same type, mercury, with the same block, and with the same zone. Okay, well, I hope that helps.